So, a dating story has gone viral on TikTok from a young woman who was accused of catfishing by her date. Basically, she met a man on an app. They agreed to go to a restaurant. She admitted that the restaurant was a bit expensive for her, it was a bit too expensive, but regardless, she ended up showing up. She walked up to his table and he looked so confused. When she told him her name, then he had this like stank face on, like he did not smile with her when she smiled at him. And then he finally admits, like, you don't look anything like your photos. Like, he was upset with her. She was genuinely confused because she's thinking, like, what does he mean? I look exactly like my photos. But she's like, I didn't look any to herself. She didn't feel like she was catfishing, but he believed that she was. So by the end of the dinner, he wanted to split the dinner 50-50. He did not want to pay for her meal because he felt like he was cheated. And she admitted to him, like, I don't have any money. So what ended up happening was he paid for everything. But when she went home, she realized that he had Cash App requested the money back. So I'm assuming that he wanted her to pay for her half of the dinner date. She ended up jumping onto her TikTok to retell her story, and she just could not understand, like, why men are so mean, how a guy could treat her this way, how she could be accused of catfishing. So I'm going to show you the photo that she put on her profile and then the photos of her in reality. And you can decide for yourself whether or not you believe she was catfishing. There's a whole conversation going on TikTok about it. But yeah, I'm going to leave them up on the screen. This is not to say anything negative about her appearance, guys. I think she actually takes very pretty photos. I've seen, like, I went to her profile and she showed us her profile pictures for the dating app, and I think she looked gorgeous in them. So please don't be anti-black. Please don't be misogynoiristic or anything like that. But if you want, you can just say whether you agree or disagree that she catfished. Some people are like, I don't think so. And other people are like, well, maybe. So, yeah, up for debate. People are on either side. Again, I'll be blocking all comments attacking her appearance because I don't want that. I don't want that on this page. But yeah, I'll just put in my 2 cents right now. Personally, I think that she did look different for different reasons. First of all, she's styled different in her date photo versus her photos on her dating app. The lighting was different, her hair was different, clothing style was different as well, angles as well. So I can understand definitely why he might have felt like she looked different, but at the same time, like, this is why so many things need to be done before you meet someone in reality. I feel like before you meet someone on a date, you should be FaceTiming them so that you know how they look in reality versus in photos. Because some people are photogenic, they'll take amazing photos. Other people are telegenic, so they'll look better in movement, better in video. Just so you can have a good idea, a good picture of how someone looks, even to meet them in real life so that you recognize them when you see them. They shouldn't be standing in front of you in real life and you have no idea who they are. So I think FaceTiming is a really good idea. Also, people said make sure to put up recent photos, which I agree with that too. Anything within like at least the past year or 6 months. If you're going to put up pictures of yourself all dolled up, or if you're a guy, you're going to put up pictures of yourself, in a nice suit and tie, your hair cut, beard groomed and stuff like that. If you don't normally look that way, have your more casual photos put up on your dating profile as well. Because, like, if you don't always look that way, why are you kind of misrepresenting yourself? I do get putting your best foot forward, but you should have a mixture, I believe, of your glamour shots and then your regular photos. And then, if anything, when you meet people in real life, then they'll be pleasantly surprised that, oh, you look as good as your photos, or you look even better than your photos. I also think that women, especially, should bring money with them wherever you go. Like, you never know what'll happen in life. Anything can happen on a date. A dude could pull, hey, let's split it 50-50. Whether he likes you or not, he could put, well, I mean, guys don't like you if they say that, but you know what I mean. Like, someone could misrepresent themselves and act like they would pay for you, but then last minute they don't. Dinner could turn out to be more expensive than you thought it would be, and then it turns out that you do need to cover some of the expenses. You might need to leave the date early, and so you might need to, like, get an Uber and just get out of there. You never know what'll happen in life. So I don't really see how someone could feel comfortable, especially a woman, but really anyone could feel comfortable leaving the house with no money. That gives me so much anxiety. Like, don't do that to yourself. If she had her money with her, she could have just got out of there, maybe not even have a dinner with this person, because this person's so rude too. I wouldn't even sit down, honestly, and have dinner with somebody like that. So she's better than me. Personally, though, I think she dodged a bullet because see how mean some ex-wives can be towards women that they don't find attractive? Like, a lot of people were like, I would just go through with the date and then I just wouldn't have another date, if someone's like not their type in real life. Like, they would, be a good sport about it. So I think that she dodged a bullet because he doesn't seem like the nicest person. And also, people pointed out the hypocrisy. Like, some people were accusing her of using filters. I don't know that she uses filters. I think she just takes good photos. But yeah, some people accused her of using filters and accused like women in general of using filters to meet up with guys. And the thing with that is that like guys do the equivalent, I would say, which is like posting pictures that are like 10 years old and then also misrepresenting their age. Like there's been so many stories of women finding out that the guy they're dating is like 5 or 10 years older than he claims to be, you know? So I don't really think people have room to talk. And I think people are kind of using this situation to like kind of bash women in general, bash women who have certain body shapes. And yeah, I'm just not with that at all. I went to her profile, I saw her updated videos, and she seems a lot happier now. And she had a lot of positive feedback, which is really nice. And she's actually turned the situation around for herself. I think she's moving from the area that she currently lives in, and she's kind of starting fresh. She's still dating, and a lot of people are practicing 4B movement, which I don't blame people at all. Child free and single is a happy life, but I don't blame people at all if they want to pursue a relationship. And I wish people the best. I wish people happiness. She seems like she's mentally in a better place and she seems happier now. And I'm glad she was able to kind of alchemize the situation and just turn it around and make it something more positive. Originally, I was going to end this video right here, but I went to her TikTok where she was showing us her dating profile, and I have to call her out on a few issues that I had with it. So, on her dating profile, she says that she's simple, and already that's like, for me, that comes like the cool girl sort of thing. Never call yourself simple on dating apps. I feel like it just invites all sorts of like dusties and people who just want to do lower than the bare minimum because you're so simple, right? You're so cool and chill. And then the second issue that I had was that she says if you live with your baby mother or moms, please have your own place. I'm not judging, but it's a no. And it's like, I don't even think you should advertise that you would put up with a guy that has, a child outside of wedlock. They don't put up with women who have children. They don't put up with single mothers, even if they've just been divorced. Like, you know what I mean? Like, women are always settling. When it comes to a lot of women's standards, it's like the bar is on the ground. And where do you go from there, ladies? The bar goes straight to hell afterwards. Don't listen to guys who tell you that your standards are too high. It's better to have standards that are extremely high, and then if you're ever forced to compromise, then maybe you're not getting 100% of what you want, maybe you're only getting 95% or 90% of what you want, but it's still something decent. If your standards are on the ground and you're getting 95 or 80% of that, then that's just like trash. That's that's something you do not want. So I'd say shoot for the moon, and worst case scenario, you land among the stars. That's for the ladies who date. For the 4B ladies, keep doing your thing and stay happy and stress free. But for the ladies who are seeking relationships, please have high standards, or else it doesn't even make sense. All the stress that comes with it, all the money, the time, the effort, it has to be worth something. You have to be getting something out of it, even if it's something casual, because I see that her dating profile is something casual. You still shouldn't be wasting your time, and you still shouldn't be dealing with bullish, honestly. But let me know in the comments what you think about the situation, what you think in general about like meeting people from online, what the protocol should be. If you're someone who dates and you have tips or tricks that you think that you could share with women, drop it below. And thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.